Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, The Mirror, Queen of Atlantis, issue number 5 of 6. All right, it's going to be a lot that I got to say about this, but I'm going to try and keep this to a minimum. When we first started this series, there was a big fight between Orm and Mira, but Mira wasn't at full power. And then a whole bunch of things happened, some things that didn't need to actually take place, that could have been seen off camera, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Later on, we now have this situation where she visits her old mentor, excuse me, and he puts her through a quick test. And even in her weakened state, she proves more than a match for this guy. And it's really cool, man. It's really cool. Like, this was such a great issue. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, the Zebul King is like, yeah, listen, so, you know, Mira, you want to lead everything. Okay, but Orm is going to have to lead the armies, and we'll commit to actually helping out. Zebul will help to retake Atlantis so you guys can actually be independent and all that stuff, but Orm is going to have to lead the army. She's like, all right, fine. Orm can lead the armies. And her grandmother is like, oh no, dear, I think you misunderstand. And like, she's got this wicked smile on her face. You know, that smile is just like, oh, you really are evil. Like, you know that you're evil. And you've seen that before. When someone goes and, smiles and tells you got to do something, or this is the way such and such has got to be, it's not so much, it's not just oh yeah, I got one over on you. No, that's the inside of this person coming out and showing you the blackness of that person's heart, telling you, much unbidden, that I am an evil-hearted person and I take great pleasure in seeing you in misery. Like, that's the look that this person gets. Man, the art on this is just boom! Lan Medina does this, right? I always have a hard time finding. Oh, wow, it's right in the front. Yep, Lan Medina does the art in this. Really fantastic, man. Dude. Beautiful art. But, and Dan Abnett, of course, telling the story, this brilliant story. Wow. So, in the end, she's like, wait a second, so what exactly do you want? And they're like, oh, yeah, well, Orm has to actually be the king of Atlantis. It's like, Zebul doesn't decide who gets to be the king of Atlantis. Oh no, in this case we do. Dude. And she's trying to, appeal to reason. Like, why do you think you could trust Orm more than me? You know what I'm saying? I'm blood. It's like, oh yeah, well, this is going to be blood also, because I'm going to marry his sister. You're going to marry Tola? What does she say about it? Remember when she was kidnapped, like in the previous issue? Oh, that makes sense now. Wow. So she's like, hold on, she's literally like, dude, Orm, I've got a life, you psycho. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, dude, Orm is such a bad guy. Like, there's just no hope for this guy. He's got a family, a beautiful family that he could just spend his life with, surface, underwater, wherever, who cares? Like, get a little bubble and they could just live underwater. Just no. Wow, man. This guy he's never going to change, is he? So, in the end, she decides, okay, you know what? Because, everybody's, surrounding her. You're going to do this or else. Dude. So what happens now? She's like, okay, I can't fight all you guys, but I can fight Orm. And I challenge him to combat for the right of what to do next. And right there's her mentor, like, that a girl. Oh, man. So, brilliant issue. And I'm going to say something I feel interesting. I struggle to understand how I'm so in love with a comic book that basically all 6 issues of this limited series is just to get a fight out of Mira and Ocean Master. Like, that's the whole purpose of this. The whole purpose of this limited series is to just get one big good fight, maybe a good fight, out of these two. And yet somehow I'm all on board for it. It's so simple in its its final calculation. But the lead up to it, you know what I'm saying? The machinations to lead up to this. Wow. I'm impressed. All right, that's it, guys. Listen, if you haven't been on this comic book and you've just been checking out these reviews, you know what I'm saying? It's probably too late to go and get all of the series. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I don't know. But regardless, make sure you pick this up on trade. This is one of those things where it's like, you're kind of sure how this is going to end, but then again, it's Dan Abnett. Don't count your... Or might win. Or might win, and she's got to give up her whatever it's called, her claim to the throne. You know what I'm saying? The Queen in Exile. That might happen. Dan Abnett is just, he's one of those guys who's like, yeah, you thought I was going to go here with it, didn't you? You don't know what this dude's going to do. This cat, he's out there, man. So I don't know what's going to happen, but literally, like, whatever's going to happen next, everything in here has been so good up until now that even if the outcome is really different, just like, it's still one of those things. Like, I love this series. Mirror of Queen of Atlantis is a fantastic series, man. I'm out. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.